An AI just solved a math problem that defeated every human mathematician for 80 years. Welcome back to Fluxo AI. Today we're covering a genuine scientific breakthrough, a Grammy crisis you didn't see coming, and a tool that could save you $200 a month. Let's get into it. OpenAI just proved the Keller conjecture in Dimension 8. Now here's the thing, you probably don't know what that means, and honestly, neither did most mathematicians until last week. The Keller conjecture, first proposed in 1930, asks a deceptively simple question: if you tile a space with identical cubes, must at least two of them share a complete face? In dimensions 1 through 6, mathematicians proved yes. In dimensions 8 and above, they proved no. But dimension 7 remained an open question for over 80 years. According to Arstichika, OpenAI's model didn't just stumble onto the answer, it constructed a rigorous mathematical proof that human reviewers have now verified. The model found a specific counterexample, a way to tile 7-dimensional space where no two cubes share a complete face. What makes this remarkable isn't the answer itself. It's how the AI got there. The model explored millions of potential configurations, identified promising patterns, and built logical chains that human mathematicians describe as genuinely novel. One reviewer called it, quote, the first AI-generated proof I've seen that taught me something, unquote. This isn't AI replacing mathematicians. This is AI becoming a research partner that can venture into spaces humans literally cannot visualize. But while AI pushes the boundaries of what's provable, the music industry is wrestling with something far messier: what's even creditable. Harvey Mason Jr. has a problem. As CEO of the Recording Academy, he decides who's eligible for a Grammy. And right now, nobody agrees on whether AI-generated music should count. The Verge sat down with Mason this week, 2 years after his first interview on AI music. Back then, the threat felt theoretical. Now it's anything but. Songs created entirely by AI are climbing charts. Artists are using AI to clone their own voices, to resurrect dead collaborators, to generate backing tracks in seconds. Mason revealed the Academy is drafting new eligibility rules for 2027. The core principle, meaningful human contribution, must be present. But what does meaningful mean? If an artist prompts an AI with detailed instructions, is that contribution? What about an artist who trains an AI on their entire catalog, then curates its output? Mason admitted they're drawing lines in sand while the tide keeps coming. It is what stood out to me. Mason didn't sound scared. He sounded almost excited. Quote, music has always absorbed new technology, samplers, autotune, digital production. AI is just the next wave, unquote. The Grammys might be about to become the first major award show with an official AI policy. Whether artists and fans accept it is another story. Speaking of things artists might care about, what if the most powerful coding AI just became free? Claude code costs up to $200 a month. Goose costs exactly $0. And according to developers who've tested both, they run comfortably similar. Venturebit broke down this comparison, and the numbers are striking. Claude Code, Anthropic's terminal-based AI agent, can write code, debug it, run tests, and deploy applications autonomously. It's genuinely impressive. It's also genuinely expensive, $100 to $200 monthly depending on usage. Enter Goose, an open-source alternative that just hit version 2.0. Goose connects to any large language model you choose, including free ones. It runs entirely on your machine. No subscription, no usage caps, no data leaving your system. The catch? You need to configure it yourself. There is no polished interface, no customer support, no company responsible if something breaks. For hobbyists and indie developers, that trade-off makes sense. For enterprise teams, Claude Code's reliability might justify the premium. But here's what's interesting: Goose's existence puts pressure on Anthropic. The core functionality isn't proprietary magic, it's clever engineering around publicly available models. $200 a month buys convenience and support. $0 buys freedom and learning. Only you know which you need more. Zoom out with me for a second. Today's stories share a thread: AI is forcing institutions to redraw boundaries. Mathematics now has a new kind of contributor that doesn't need sleep or salary. The Grammys are redefining what human creativity means in an age of synthetic collaborators. And the coding tool market is learning that premium pricing only works when alternatives don't exist. What strikes me is how fast these boundaries are moving. 2 years ago, Harvey Mason was speculating about hypotheticals. Today he's writing policy. 6 months ago, Claude Code had no real competitor. Now Goose exists. I don't think we're heading toward a world where AI replaces humans in these spaces. I think we're heading toward a world where the humans who understand AI have overwhelming advantages over those who don't. That's the real story. If this helped you understand where AI is actually heading, hit subscribe. Seriously, we do this every day, and tomorrow we're covering something that leaked about Google's next model that you'll want to hear first. See you then.